Hi there, students. To bypass, a verb. A bypass, a noun. Okay, to bypass, if you bypass something, you avoid an obstacle. Yeah, you find a way to go round, yeah? You don't go from through the middle, you bypass it, you go round the edge to bypass. A bypass. For example, in many towns in British English, we have a bypass. This is a road that goes around a city as opposed to going straight through the centre. Yeah, so if you look at London, the M25 is supposed to be a mega bypass. Yeah, a bypass in a town, it's a road that goes round the edge, so through traffic can avoid going through the centre of the town or the city. Yeah, so to bypass, to avoid something by going round it. Yeah, okay, so to avoid something, the plumbing pipes, we had to put them so that they bypassed the beams because the pipes couldn't go through the beams. Okay, you bypass something, you avoid it, and then you can use this bypass to talk about ignoring the rules or to ignore official authority. So I bypassed the committee which that's supposed to approve everything, and went and asked the CEO, the boss, for permission directly. Okay, so to bypass a secondary channel, to go round something, to avoid something, yeah, to circumvent a problem. Yeah, maybe you could bypass the formal channels of communication to avoid, to get round, to circumvent. Yeah. Okay. So to get round, to bypass the law. Yeah, to circumvent. So he managed to bypass the law. Notice we have an operation called a heart bypass, and this is an operation to improve the blood flow so that it bypasses, it goes round a place where there is an obstacle, stopping the blood from pumping properly through the heart, and that's a bypass. You bypass the problem. You avoid a diseased part of the heart. Yeah. Okay. So a bypass, a road that goes round a town or a village, so that traffic doesn't go through it. Okay. So if you bypass someone, you or you bypass something. This is something that you normally have to get involved with, but you just ignore it, or you ignore them because you want to do something more quickly, more efficiently. So the bosses negotiated with each of the workers directly in order to bypass the unions. Very often when new legislation or new laws are implemented, then people find a way of bypassing them, of getting around them, of avoiding them, of evading them. Yeah, of finding a way that you don't have to follow them. Yeah, you bypass, you go round the regulation and rather going through it. Yeah. If you bypass a place when you're travelling, you avoid going through it. So they advised that I should bypass this city because it was a very dangerous place to go. Yeah, to go round something, to avoid it, not to go straight through, but to find an alternative route that goes round something. And this is the idea of bypassing someone. A section of road that goes round an obstructed or a congested area. Yeah, a bypass, a means of circumventing some sort of problem, to avoid an obstacle by using an alternative route, an alternative challenge. He bypassed normal procedures. Yeah, he ignored. Yeah, he just didn't follow them. Okay, so to bypass, to go round the edge of, to avoid by following a side road, to flow, to drive, to go through a secondary conduit, through a secondary road, to not consult or to ignore the opinion of someone or to ignore the decision of someone. I bypassed my boss and went directly to the legal department. Okay, so it's to avoid, to get round it, to avoid something unpleasant and laborious. Yeah, humans are excellent at finding ways to bypass the rules. Yeah, to go around them, to avoid, to steer clear of them, to circumvent them. Yeah, so many types of control are easily bypassed. Yeah, a bypass that goes round a village. Yeah, it goes around but not through. So circumnavigate, circumvent. So, formality, to bypass, a bypass. 5 informality, use absolutely anywhere. And then this has got the, as to origin, it's to pass by. You pass beside, but not through the centre of it. Yeah, and this comes from the word pass, from Latin, passus, a step. So you step beside something instead of stepping the whole way through it. So enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon. Bye for now. Bypass.